Gotta stay close.
To get them back on track. You get the sense that Jayson Tatum has a drive to be great. He's a player who doesn't have confidence. I love watching him play.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hollywood Sports bringing you another video. NBA 2K20. Hey guys, I haven't started my My League yet because they all these patches and updates be coming out, man. So I'm still working on the sliders, though, guys. I'm still working on the sliders before I start my League. But it's coming, guys. It's coming. I'm working on these sliders, making adjustments with all these patches and updates. But let's do it, guys. Let's do it with this gameplay. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Come and hang out with Hollywood Sports and the team, baby. Team Hollywood. Shout out to Team Hollywood, guys. Let's do it, baby. I'm rolling with my Boston Celtics. And we're going up against these Rockets. James Harden. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Let's do it, baby.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And we welcome in someone who has been writing and communicating NBA basketball thoughts in book, over the air, in podcasts, and on TV, the terrific Bill Simmons. Bill, great to have you.
And now for somebody who's playing a video game at 3 in the morning. That's my next. That's the next phase for me.
But isn't this a great venue for
This is great.
I know.
This is great. They're half asleep.
All right, Kimball, let's get it, baby.
Bill Simmons is terrific.
Yeah. Wake up. I'm talking to you.
DA, take it away.
We got Harden and Westbrook to worry about.
That the Rockets begin and end with the offensive wizardry of James Harden, the league's MVP in 2018. Now, some people have said they don't like watching that style with one player dominating the basketball.
Wow, he's avraging 37.3 points a game.
That talented, that efficient, and that successful. And playing through him may be the best way for the Rockets to be successful as well.
It's tough to stop. You're right, DA. Thank you. Bill, and now with Capella signing the long-term contract in Houston, can he become their number 3 option on offense?
I thought so initially, but
it's game time, baby. There's a starting lineup. Let's do it.
Didn't really play him in the Golden State series.
Let's
got
do it
off the floor. And I think if you're just a screen and roll guy and that's it, it's pretty easy to get taken out of a series. So he's gonna either have to learn how to shoot threes or figure out a little jump hook on the low post or something.
He got sick in that first round against Utah, then got his health back. And
there we go. Let's go, baby. Let's run it. Let's run it.
Never got a grip on that second round series.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart, the guards. And it's Tice in at the 5. And for Houston, Tucker and Capella are up front.
There we go. There we go. Let's do it.
And it's
we got to lock down, baby. We got to lock down. Let's lock down.
Preparation and catch and shoot is important. Jayson Tatum on point.
There we go.
Harden against
there we go. Get on him. Get on him, baby. No. Let's go.
Walker with it. A 29-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Tatum dishes to Walker.
What are they doing here?
To Tice.
Let's go, Walker. Let's go, baby.
The Rockets perpetually knocking on the door. At what point, though, Bill, do you think their window will close?
I think that point happened in May of 2019.
Lock Westbrook up, baby. Lock him up.
They had 2 years to win the title.
He ain't gonna pass. He gonna try to shoot.
2018, though.
Okay.
Against the Warriors.
Okay.
They're tired. They seem like they're fading. They can't close. I think the key for them is the difference between being a regular season team and a playoff team. They're a great regular season team, but the playoffs every year become more and more complicated, smarter, more. You got to come up with a plan C, a plan D, a plan E as the series goes along. And their plan A is kind of what they ride with. They get tight,
get back.
Tight, things slow down.
Stop ball.
B, and they haven't been able to figure that out.
Now here's Harden. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Westbrook
get that crap out of here. Let's go. Good rebound, Brown.
Brown feeling out a bit. Outside, Walker. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5.
Roll it, Tatum. Roll it, Tatum.
Tatum's got his second bucket of the night. And Jayson Tatum, his rookie year regular season was good. Then the numbers went up a lot in the playoffs. And then second year, just for whatever reason, his compass was off track.
The thing with
they can't hit a barn. They can't hit a barn.
Like if you look at Carmelo and Kevin Durant and some of the better scoring forwards.
Woo! Look at that rebound. Let's go. Let's go, this. Let's go, baby. They don't want none.
Which is crazy.
We out here on the road making something happen.
So he should be in the 8-9 range. He's unstoppable when he goes to the basket. He's got long arms.
Good D, good D, good D. Let's go.
And for him to settle for 20-footers, which we know is the worst shot in basketball, it's really frustrating. I hope you're listening, Jason.
He is.
Oh, that was my fault. That was my fault.
Yes.
Jason, if you're playing yourself right now, go to the basket.
Woo!
Yeah, Westbrook just needs a sliver of space on the screen, and he is good to go.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Houston with a big group substitution here. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Capella. Cephalosha comes in for Daniel House. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Robert Williams comes in for Jayson Tatum. Williams, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Edwards in for Kemba Walker. Rivers with it. Williams picks him up. Cephalosha has the open look. No good from outside. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for
Guys,
Boston.
run.
And the Rockets building their offense around the three ball. What will that approach look like if they ever want to make a championship run? There's got to be more to it than just the three-point shot.
You would think. They've been playing the math, and the math says volume of threes and percentages.
Good double team. Good double team. Good D.
You believe that?
Hands up.
I think it's the way to succeed during the regular season. We saw with Toronto, especially in the Toronto-Milwaukee series. Toronto was playing those same averages, and then Van Vliet got hot, and a couple of guys started making threes, and all of a sudden they win that series. So that's a case of it did work. But I still think you need to know what you're doing when everything slows down. We saw the Rockets 2 years ago, like famously when they missed 27 threes.
Mm-hmm.
Those threes get a lot tougher when it's a game 7, you're tired, the other team's used to you, and the nerves are coming in, and that basket suddenly looking a little smaller. Mm-hmm. What's your plan B?
Here's Gordon after the basket.
D, baby. Good D. Let it smother him. Help out.
From 12. And Kanter pulls it down. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
White block shot. Edwards can't hit. Rockets trail by 4. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Rivers.
Look at that block.
Marcus Smart's vertical twice on the pipes rejects that shot.
20 feet out. It's rebounded by Houston. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And remember, they won both games in this
I was
matchup.
getting ready to say, y'all gonna let them take the free lane?
No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship.
Put some weight on it,
Tonight
baby.
could
Put
be
some
a
weight on it.
preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Houston shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That one is off. And he sinks the second. Here is Edwards. Launches it.
Well, this is huge for Austin Rivers. When he's making an impact defensively, it lifts his team.
That's right, man. We took the first quarter, man. We took the first quarter.
Celtics out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
NBA 2K Sports.
Rockets elevated by James Harden to one of the league's powerhouse franchises, and he talks about seizing the moment.
This time isn't going to last long. You know, we have a window. It goes by extremely fast. I cherish these moments. I embrace them.
Never a guarantee that the window will remain open.
And superstar players, let's face it, they're best remembered for their championships. It's all about the rings if you're James Harden.
Oh, my fault. My bad right there.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Cephalosha is out there with McLemore. And it's Chandler in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Rivers. Rivers has gone 2 of 4.
It's tough getting this win on the road.
Edwards passes to Cannon. Edwards against Rivers.
We keep jumping the
Pass to
screen.
Williams. In the corner, Smart with it. 5 on the clock. Over Gordon. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Williams. Smart's got his second basket of the night. And for Houston, they're shooting about 42% so far. Inside, Gordon.
Get that crap out of here, man. What are you talking about?
Now Williams.
Don't try to easy
Got
layup,
some minutes,
didn't you?
but nothing on the board yet.
Let's go. Oh!
Misses.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Bill, you wear so many hats, writing, producing, performing. You're running the ringer, which is highly successful. What role satisfies you the most?
I would say working with young people and trying to help them get better. I think that's the coolest thing you can do, especially if you feel like you've done some good stuff and accomplished some things and realized some dreams. Like the next thing to do is just can you help other people get to where they should be?
Well, a lot of this wasn't around when you and I were growing up. So
No.
what were your dreams?
My dream initially was just to write a sports column that people read.
And
That's
the
what
Globe.
I wanted forever, yeah. And then the most satisfying thing is just not knowing what's next, but taking chances and hoping things are going to be fun and work out. You have to have a good team around you, and you have to have like 6 or 7 awesome people that you completely trust who can help you do stuff, because it's impossible to do everything yourself, especially if you're trying to increase the scale of what you're doing. And I think that even works for an NBA organization. It's not like one person running everything. I would say putting a good team around you is the most important thing.
Here's Walker after Clint Capella's bucket.
I like the ball challenge ability in the game this year.
Tatum on the wing. Fires for 3. The Rockets pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect
They jacking up them threes, man.
on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And here is Brown. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Tice finds Brown. A high post shot. Jump shot is good that time. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Here's Capella. Goes up again. The pass to Westbrook.
Come on, guys, get the rebound.
Pass to
Second and
Harden.
third chance
It's a
points.
3. Houston gets it back. They shoot again.
Come on!
And Capella with a nice bucket inside.
Nobody don't want to get the
Capella's
rebound,
got it up
huh?
to 2 now for Houston.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Pass to Tice. On the wing, Williams. Back to Tice. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Brown outside. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. One
He
for
gave
2.
me a clear out of there.
And entertaining as always. Bill, thank you so much for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Thank you. Just, I don't want to do any Celtic games. Can we not do that? I
They're
don't want
off
to see
the
that
schedule.
team. Let's do the other teams.
Pull up, baby. Pull up.
Doris, you read most reporters. They try
Boy,
to
good
stay-
boy. Oh, I was going to say, Ruff, you better call
I
a
think
foul,
that's what
baby.
makes him special, Kevin, right? He has his own lens through which he sees things.
Good offensive
and
rebound,
he's
Tatum.
unafraid to give you his opinion.
And you look at Jayson Tatum able to play either
All
forward
over
position.
him, man.
Doris, do you think
And
his
one,
future
baby. Let's
is
go.
at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jayson Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
And a boom it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need.
Too many offensive rebounds.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And here's Tice. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas. Here's Walker. Misses off the left iron. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Puts up a three.
Westbrook can't shoot, man.
Pulls it down.
He ain't hit nothing
well,
yet.
They have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Come on, we're not hitting nothing either.
Outside Gordon.
Woo!
Target with the open look. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Tough game on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
I think the energy's fine. I thought we did look a little gassed at the end of that first stint for some of our starters, but I thought for the most part it was good.
You missed a lot of easy shots.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They were a little more aggressive in the second quarter, and it paid off. They went from trailing to now holding a 2-point halftime lead. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very well.
48%'s not
what I
bad.
saw from them for the most part.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Ooh, looks like all ball to me, ref. Come on now.
Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, you think back to the history of
it's
players
called
in
Vice.
the NBA,
I was calling
and
this.
who can match up to the intensity of Russell Westbrook. This guy goes full speed, 100% every second he's on the floor, and regardless of how you rate Westbrook, you have got to admire what he brings nightly.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And Doris with Westbrook, that competitive fire and edge he plays with can rub some opponents the wrong way.
It can, Kevin, and to be honest, Russell Westbrook probably wants it exactly that way. He's beloved by so many retired players because to them he brings that old school NBA mentality.
Now here's Walker. Passes it to Tice. Back to Walker. And here's Brown outside.
There we go.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 5.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Westbrook with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smart kicks to Walker. Outside Tatum. Westbrook against Walker.
Oh, there he is. There he is. On the back, Ruff. He was on the back.
Walker's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the increasing strength of Jayson Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is
Westbrook
nice.
just taking over right now.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Walker following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Brown outside. Back to Walker.
He gave me the clear out. Can't get around him. We'll pull up.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender.
Westbrook's trying to take over, man. He's trying to take over right now.
You've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well.
That's 3 of 4
Let's keep
here.
this crowd quiet, baby.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Oh, come on, D!
Uses the glass to finish the
Somebody's sleeping on defense now. Come on,
guys.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Smart against Harden. Feeds to Cantor over Chandler. Cantor's
Come
shot
on, Cantor.
Rockets leading by 3. Here's McLemore, and that'll be 2 free throws. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when you think about Brad Stevens, he has one thing he cites quite often. The quote is, toughness is being able to physically and emotionally perform your task through any condition. And boy, when you think about his teams, they have embodied that for most of his tenure.
That free throw good for McLemore. And Doris, the Celtics seem like they lost a bit of that resiliency and some of that composure last season. How do you think they get that back?
I think, Kevin, it has to begin
Box
with
out,
their
guys.
leaders.
Box out. Get the
Those
rebound
are the
if you
players
miss.
you expect to set the tone with toughness and togetherness.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chandler. P.J. Tucker comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Gordon in for James Harden. Now here's Edwards. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse.
Way to knock it down,
still
baby.
A force off the bench to give a team some post presence.
Nice shot, but only 67% free throw shooting right now on the year.
To build around.
And Kanter drops
nice stroke, baby.
Well, Enes Kanter continues to prove his worth, guys. An outstanding player on the offensive end.
Rivers scanning the floor. Gordon, the pass to Tucker. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Tucker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Now here's Edwards. Tatum dishes to Kanter. Tatum drives in, and he'll shoot free throws here.
Let's foul him out, baby. They fouling us like crazy right now. We'll go to the line.
There's the foul against Houston.
We'll knock him down at the line, baby.
And there is reach with Jayson Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
He's off on the first.
And the Celtics, Brad Stevens, one of the youngest head coaches in the league, and also one of the more respected.
And Greg, I was surprised that he didn't get any Coach of the Year votes 2 seasons ago. Think about it. The Celtics overcame injury to make the Eastern Conference Finals. Last season, he admitted his most trying in the 12 years as a coach.
We got to stay close, guys. We got to stay close.
To get them back on track. You get the sense that Jayson Tatum has a drive to be great. He's a player who doesn't have confidence. I love watching him play.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And the Celtics with possession here. The Rockets making the shot. And Walker kicks to Tatum. And there's the pass to Cannon. Outside, Walker. The tray. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Celtics trail by 6. Right side, Smart. Outside, Walker. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Tucker. Williams, that's good.
You know, I know they want to make Williams a stretch 4 or 5, but the mid-range jumper at present is still where he's most comfortable.
Westbrook fires away from outside. The third quarter comes to a close. Rockets on top. They lead.
Your range ain't that deep,
when
Westbrook.
We return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass
that was nasty right there by McLemore. That was a serious tomahawk. All right, guys, we got to go on a run here. Fourth quarter. Let's go on a run, baby. Let's go.
I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Tucker and Capella are up front. Gordon is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's House, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Tatum passes to Walker.
You got to clear out, baby. We got him. Come on, bro. Where's the foul?
Good work defensively by Capella. Westbrook against Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Woo!
So Westbrook might be the most unique point guard in NBA history. What a great sense for when to fly to the slam.
We got to be down by 6. Let's go.
Here's Brown. Over in the corner, Williams. Tatum deciding where to go with it. It's Brown with the drive. Up and in on the layup.
Kev, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get
Come on, guys,
to the
let's
rack.
get a stop. We need a stop.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Tucker.
Oh, good block. Let's go. Well, he put that one out of the gym.
Outside Tatum. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the Blazers matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. And the Celtics also making a change. Smart's checked in for Daniel Tice. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Let's go, Tatum. Let's go, baby.
I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control.
Oh, boy.
This is the time. Kevin.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Walker finds Tatum. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Walker against Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Tatum for 3.
There we go, Tatum. Heat up, baby.
Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, Jayson Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Walker against Westbrook. Harden outside. Over Smart. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, foul him out, baby. We need a good shot, guys. We need a good shot. Let's go.
And so Brown will bring it
good
up
shot.
for the Celtics.
Look for a good shot.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Walker taking his time here. Brown dishes to Walker. Shoots over Tucker. Again,
there we go. There we go.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
All right, guys, let's get a stop. We need to stop right here. We need to stop right here.
Since we started the final quarter of play.
Harden's going to shoot it, baby. We need to stop. Help out. Help out.
Harden outside. But they recover it.
Good rebound. Good rebound.
Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
Let's get a good shot, baby. Good shot. Good shot. Set it up.
1:49 left in the game.
Set the pick too early.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Back to Walker to take the lead.
Oh, good rebound. Let's go.
And
woo! Be nice if we get some fouls, bro.
Celtics lead by 2.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Oh, boy.
One-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling time.
Player of the game, Jayson Tatum.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Jayson Tatum.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Right side to Walker. Back to Tatum. Over Harden.
Oh, get the rebound. Let's go.
Williams.
Woo! Williams grabbing those crucial boards.
He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Tucker.
Watch the switch-offs, guys. Watch the switch-offs. There we go. Slow it up. Slow it up.
And it's Boston the other way. Now here's Brown. Guarded close. Outside, Walker. Feet away.
Yes!
Good.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 4. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So here is Houston. Capella kicks to Harden. Over Smart.
There we go.
Houston.
There we go.
They go to the intentional
Williams
foul.
grabs some big-time rebounds. Yeah, call that timeout. Let's set it up, baby. We got 28 seconds.
driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter.
Beautiful stroke, baby. Beautiful.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They trail by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Harden. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fires the 3. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Knock him down, baby. Just knock down free throws down the stretch.
First free throw.
Knock down free throws down the stretch, baby.
A 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
The pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Laces one from 3.
Yeah, you have shooters and you have your shooters.
No!
James Harden is both.
Yes!
What?
What a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. A play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum
go home! Let's go!
Right there.
Let's go!
With such confidence and ability to
Let's
score
go!
in a variety of ways. Nice.
Let's go!
And so it's
Let's go!
With the win.
Woo! We almost blew it, baby. We almost blew it.
Tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy.
He's down here in Houston taking a win, baby.
Like this and simply deflate
yes.
the entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest
all right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, baby.
Thanks for watching.
Like I said, I'm slowly working on sliders, guys. I'm working on sliders, baby. Woo! Williams got some blocks. He got some crucial rebounds. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join the team of Hollywood Sports. And I will see everybody on the next video. Thanks for watching.